Greetings and welcome back to the Cataclysm. Dark days ahead. Isdar has had a little sleep since you were last here with us. And also done a bit of cleaning up around here. It is looking very fine around here. Oh, I left the door open, my lord. Very fine around here indeed. We have taken down the remainder of the pews. We have largely put all of the nonsense items around here, all of the nails, the 2x4s, things that we don't really quite need, that aren't quite as important. In fact, we've got two different piles here now, because the pile just to the north and the pile to the south, because this pile literally got so big I couldn't put anything else there. Something like 4,000 worth of volume is there. We've also got a pile of 2x4s and some nails down here as well. I've also placed the forge. You need some charcoal to reload this forge. That won't be happening anytime soon. But that is going to be Isdar's crafting area over there, is what I'm thinking. Now, in this episode, I'm thinking, well, what has Isdar got? Isdar's got some bottles of broth. Some cooked dandelion greens. He's got some meat soup as well. He does not, however, have any dandelion tea. And that is a crying shame. We've got a jug of clean water there. You know what? Let's take that with us. Dandelion tea would be better, though. Let's quickly have a look. Before we do anything else, before we get distracted, let's see if we can't get Isdar some tea. So we want dandelions, handful of dandelions. There are 48 in the wheelbarrow in Colin. It highlights the tile that they're in there. The other thing we want are bottles. Battles? No, bottles. That would be funny, though. Do I have any spare battles lying in this pile? Yes, well, so that's in 9. Plastic bottles in 9. Okay, that's cool. Right, very well. We are going to look in 9. We are also going to be taking into our inventory, we want bottle. There we go, and we want the glass bottle, and 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to... no, let's not make all of this into dandelion tea. That would be remarkably silly. As much as I know that Isdar wants it, Isdar is going to have to control himself. Oh, that's the wrong side of Colin. Sorry, Colin, I was grabbing your bum. Oh. Colin? Which direction? There we go. We've got Colin now. Right. We need to make ourselves a little bit of dandelion tea before we head out. In that case, we can probably drop off our gallon jug of clean water. Let's drop that here then. I do want to take a gallon jug with me, however. You know what? This dust mask doesn't need to come with us. Let's drop that around here as well. The welder no longer needs to be on my person. We'll drop that into Colin's tool storage. Screwdriver and the hammer as well. We'll keep the pair of binoculars with us. I believe perhaps Colin has Isdar's machete and steel spear. We're going to take those both out. In fact, you also have the longbow. Wow, I was being very, very orderly earlier. We'll also take the poncho because we're going to be going out soon. Now, we want to light a quick fire. We'll take these 2x4s, drop them here. Where is the 2x4? There we go. Apply our lighter. It's almost out, and then we can switch to another one of the lighters. Now, what I want to do is quickly make an awful lot of tea. Let's first check how much storage space we've got. 6 there. We have an additional 6 as well. So we've got 12 portions worth of storage, if you like. Okay, so food, dandelion tea, 12 portions, please. There we go. Go ahead. What? You lie! Does that only make... Yeah, you're lying to me, I can tell. No, you're still lying to me. You don't expect this from dandelion tea. We'll use the water from outside. We'll fill the glass bottle and then all of the plastic bottles. Now, how much have we put in? We've still got 1 plastic bottle and another... 1 more space in another plastic bottle. Okay, well, maybe you weren't lying then. Maybe I was wrong. Let's make another 3 dandelion tea by batch. There we go. Water nearby. In that one. And there. Okay. Isda, go ahead. Drink your dandelion tea right now. Ah. And more, please. Ah. You've got to sigh as well. It's a part of the ritual, you see. Now, we have some food. We've got this broth and nothing else to do with it. I'm not sure about that, actually. Let's see. Can I actually do anything with this? Handful of acorns? No. Fried dandelions? No. Cooked we've already got that. Broth, dandelion tea, cornbread, johnny cake, cooked buckwheat. No, really not much else we can do. This broth is probably going to go bad, unfortunately. That is that's a great shame. But I'm going to leave it here for now. We're bringing the cart with us, so we actually don't need the dandelion greens. We'll leave all of that there and hope for the best. Right, we're taking Colin with us. We are going to activate our folded poncho. We are going to wear our folded poncho. Where is it? Unfolded poncho. Boom. No. Is that not what I meant to do? No, I'm wielding my poncho. That's not what I wanted. I'm wearing my towel. Take off the towel. Wield the spear. Wear the folded poncho. My lord, that was more complicated than it needed to be. A lightweight plastic rain poncho with a hood. Use it to fold for storage. This gear is generally worn as clothing. This piece of clothing is large enough to accommodate mutated anatomy. This piece of clothing has a hood to keep your head warm. This piece of clothing is designed to keep you dry in the rain. This piece of clothing won't let water through unless you jump in the river or something like that, which is great because it covers the torso and the arms. So, you know, that's fantastic. We're going to head out. I'm going to stop pulling Colin there, and we're going to close that door. Right, now the reason why we're heading out right now, and you'll notice that I brought in some of the old car as well, which accounts for the main part of the enormous amount of volume that is taking up the middle of our church at the moment. Hello, cat. Yeah, you get to live. You're too small for a meal. Fox, you get to live as well. Honestly, you're probably too small for a meal for a guy like Isda. He needs something a little bit bigger. However, we should pick this up. Let's get the pine cones. We can make pine tea. I'm not sure if you use pine cones for that, but I know you can make pine tea. In fact, let's have a quick check of that. Pine. Pine needle tea. Oh, we need pine bow. Tasty, crunchy nuts from a pine cone. Actually, it's not too bad. It's got decent nutrition. Now, we're going to be heading down towards the south. It's a very long way away, I know. But the reason we're going there is it has a swamp. The reason we're going to a swamp because I want salt water. Quite badly, in fact. What on earth is that over there? Is that some sort of weird blood from something we've killed in the past? Bug blood splatter. Okay, well, that's fine. Moving on. We found our road. That is good. There's a rattlesnake nearby. I'm not even going to bother rattlesnake. I remember the trouble we had last time. Ooh, what have we spotted? An antlered horror. To the southwest. If it gets close, then we'll deal with it. It isn't getting close. Or it is. Why was I looking at the map? See, now there's a grim howler as well. This is the problem with this. Is I assume it's always going to be pointing in the direction of something, but it doesn't. And this is something that you really should remember. I should get in the habit of remembering. The moment it's on this tile, the moment it's within my view range, it's no longer shown here. It's assumed that you're paying attention to your surroundings. I almost never am. Right, fire. We need to take him down as fast as we can. We've got some good hits there. He's really badly wounded. We're going to switch to the steel spear. We are going to stop dragging this around. We are going to drop our poncho on the ground. Or maybe we won't. Let me just quickly check. We're not wet. Are we massively encumbered? Oh, only slightly. Does the poncho actually encumber us? Let me just quickly have a look at this. Unfolded poncho. No encumbrance. That's pretty cool. I imagine it is encumbering us slightly. But you know what? I think we can live with that. Colin, I'm afraid you're going to have to take one from the team there. We've released Colin, and the antlered horror is trying to climb over him. Huzzah! We'll just, we puncture the antlered horror for 23 damage. Critical! Quickly struck it for 10. You quickly strike the antlered horror for 11. You impale the antlered horror for 32 damage. It is not happy with being impaled, I should imagine. Huzzah! You puncture it for 29. Let's butcher it. What did we get? We skinned the antlered horror. Wow, we got a lot of skin off it as well. Okay. Yeah, we'll take all of that. And I'll go grab my arrows. We're carrying around a bunch of arrow shafts, which is annoying. We'll drop those off into Colin, I think. Let's drop these. I probably just need to burn those arrow shafts. I'm never going to use them. Let's be honest with ourselves. They are not for me anymore. We will drop off the raw pelt into the back there. And then we will grab Colin. We'll be on our merry way once again. Now I need to keep a good watch for this grim horror. Is it approaching? It doesn't look like. Okay, we will carry on. Now, how close are we to the marsh? We're a ways off, but we're starting to get near to our old haunt. Perhaps, should we drop in, say hello to Sparkles? Ooh, there's a car. We could take that car apart. I think perhaps we should. But yes, we're going to go and say hello to Sparkles, I think. There's a squirrel. You are safe today, Mr. Squirrel. I do not intend to shoot you. Hello. Hi, Sparkles. I know. It's been a long time. Things have changed. I'm actually doing pretty well. I'm living up in a church, you know. You can't come along, no, because you get in my way. But I hope you're doing okay down here. I mean, I left you some things. Have you taken any of the things? You haven't. By the looks of it. Oh, fair enough. You know, thank you for respecting my ownership of those items, but you may now have them. In fact, let's have a quick chat. Any luck? No, not yet. I don't even remember what you asked me to do, honestly, Sparkles. At least we've got a shelter. Well, yeah, we've both got 2 different types of shelters. About that job. Any luck? No, not yet. Still. Want to travel with me? No. I can't leave the shelter without equipment. Well, bye. Yeah. Take care, Sparkles. What's down here? Oh, there are things down there. Those things are coming with me, though. Alright, let's just park Colin right about here. There we go. I'll climb over Colin. Sorry about that, Colin. Alright, we want to put... well, there's loads of food in there, but... oh. Wait. Is there... oh, wait, there's going to be a filter, isn't it? Bloody filters. Right, okay. Plastic shank. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll move all of that over. Sparkles, you can keep the rest, though. You know, I don't want to take everything. That would be greedy. And I genuinely do want you to survive, Sparkles, in case I need to eat you someday. Right. You're basically my emergency food supply. Apricots ripen in summer. So they do. Right. We want some salt water, please. We must be close. Ah, we've dodged. We've dodged the... ah, there we are. Here's the marsh. This is what we wanted. Right. Hello, marsh. Swamp, rather. Now. No. I don't... no, don't drink for... You really are a derp sometimes, is that? Right. Let's drop off that pine cone. We don't need to be carrying it with us. I would, however, like to pick up the jug. There we are. Gallon jug there. We'll take you, and we'll reset the filter so I don't forget later on. And we will fill up our gallon jug. And that was pretty much the whole journey. Once we've got enough gallon jugs, I'll do this regularly. Because we're going to be refining the salt out of this what is a moose. Oh, yes. Drop that in there. That is what we need. We need a moose. Wait, there's not a lot of... I want more. Thank you. Is that it? Yes, now it's full. I would have been most displeased if we had headed back and I didn't have a full gallon jug of water. Moose? Where are you? Moose? Show yourself, Moose. There you are. No antlered horror, you. Perhaps I should have Isda fight it in hand-to-hand combat, give it a chance. But that doesn't sound remarkably clever. Let's just shoot it until it's dead. Can I attack the other person? Can I attack the moose? There. Nope. Isdar doesn't want to attack the moose today. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Collect all of our parts. Chop it up. We got some bones, some sinews. We managed to skin the moose. We harvested some fat. This is... My lord. 70 sinew. So many bones, so much pelt, so much fat. This is good times. I am actually going to need to bring Colin down here to pick it all up. Possum, if you touch any of that, I will kill you. I'm letting you live. Understand how very, very lucky you are. And don't steal my stuff. There we go. Right. Park Colin right by there. Colin, I need to move some stuff into you. 9 meat, 5 fat, 5 pelt. That is fantastic. Okay. I'm very happy with that. Very happy indeed. You know what, Possum? I've changed my mind. You must now die. That's what you get, Possum. It's your own fault. You really have only yourself to blame. Well, that and the fact that Isdar's hungry. Drop all of the chunks of meat. There we go. This is turning into quite a nice little visit down here. Now, there is a hazardous waste sarcophagus up there. And there's a little part of my brain that's saying, yeah, let's go find out. Come on, what could be the worst that'll happen? The worst that could happen is we would die in the hazardous waste sarcophagus. I really do wish we had more carrying capacity. There are some things in the mansion. There's an enormous barrel in the mansion. Colin, we're going to take a trip back to the mansion. We should have gone there on the way down here, but we're going to head back to the mansion briefly. I also want to turn safe back on because there's that shocker brute around here that I haven't dealt with yet. Colin, what are you colliding with? Oh, sorry, Colin. Right, let's... Really, Colin? That was a plant. You're an enormous wheelbarrow with gigantic wheels and huge trunks on you. You're also carrying an enormous amount of stuff already, so your weight is not insubstantial. You should be able to just roll over some plants, Colin. I'm a little bit disappointed in you. I'm not going to lie. Alright, here we are. Our old home. Plenty of downfilled blankets here that we could grab if we really wanted to. I'm not in the mood right now, though. We are here for something very, very specific. I need to find which room it's in. Oh, there are still things that we could... we could still get pilot lights and things from here. Aha! There you are. I believe a wooden barrel of single malt whiskey. 134 kilograms of single malt whiskey. That is significantly more than me. To put that into perspective, I'm not a small person. That is significantly more than I am. That is an enormous amount of death. If Isdar tried to drink that, lightweight or not, he would basically drown in alcohol. There is something to be respected about this. And we can fit it in this one. There we go. Whether Isdar's going to be able to pull this now, though. Oh, you can, Isdar. You're quite a strong lad. I'm impressed. I mean, granted, it is a wheelbarrow, and it does have enough wheels. So, you know, there's that. Okay, well, we've got our salt water, which is what we came for. Oh, there's another moose. Isdar. The fates smile upon us today. Oh, dear, that moose is moving rather quickly. Ah! Ha-ha! We have bested you, moose. Though you put up a valiant effort, we salute you. And we will find you quite delicious when we eat you. I am sure of it. Right, well, we have all the things that we need, I suspect, for Isdar to calm down a little bit about the food, because I'm thinking he got a little bit panicky there. I did. I was a little bit unhappy with the food situation, such that it was. Now, this is a nice long straight road, but we want to turn off it about here, actually. There we go. We don't want to go straight into the town. That would be a silly move. Oh dear, what have we found? A skeleton to the northwest. Very well. We'll move a little bit more this way and then back up. But on the whole, we should be able to deal with this fairly easily. Now, the plans for this place, so that I can lay them out for you. In fact, let's pause you there and take this opportunity to load you up with anything else I can. Can anything in there go in? Okay, trunk is pretty full now. That's fine. Can anything else go in? Well, you're as full as you can be. Let's grab Colin. Colin is too heavy! Almost, is there. You were almost powerful enough to use Colin to its fullest. Alas, it was not meant to be. Not meant to be. We'll take out some of the heaviest items, the steel frames. Well, actually, they're just the most voluminous. But they probably, yeah, they're also the heaviest. So that's fine. We'll take that out. We'll also take the steel frames out of there. I mean, this is an awful lot of weight of whiskey in here. Can we? Yes. Fantastic. Okay. Right, well, that whiskey is obviously not coming up anywhere else. It's going down here. We are going to move that whiskey along straight away. Where are you? Wrong. We want this. There we go. Right. Where is the whiskey? There we are. It's not food. Don't eat this, Isdar. I'm bringing this along purely for crafting. Do not drink the whiskey, Isdar. You are not built for whiskey. Right. Okay, well, let's quickly sort out our belongings. The dented frame goes across. I think that was a frame. The car horn. There we go. Let's get all of that over. This is going well. The saltwater power converter, we'll move that. The plastic chunk. There we are. We'll also move the scrap metal. Short rope too. And, oh no, I don't want to move any of the raw pelts. They need to stay with me. On that note, pelt. There's a pelt in here. Okay, we'll grab the cured pelts and the raw pelts as well. Okay, now, Colin, you're coming back towards the fire because I fancy that what we're going to do is going to need it. Okay, now, we want to do something with the pelts. We can cure the pelts. We need 2 salt water or raw pelt. That is perfect. Or 1 salt. But just to check, salt. I can make salt out of 8 salt water. Okay, well, that's fine. It's better to use the salt water for the pelts straight up. Okay, well, let's quickly do the pelts then. We're not going to have enough, unfortunately. Can we make enough? Yeah, we can. Oh, well. I mean, that's not really why I went for the salt water. I wanted the salt, honestly, but I guess that's okay. Oh, dear. I fell down. If I press hyphen, it should just continue. Yeah, you resume your crafting. That's good. Now, let's see if we can get all of this done. It's going to get pretty dark. I mean, this was a fairly large task that we gave Isdar here. The only problem is if he falls over like that, that was annoying. I'm going to turn on the flashlight. Actually, you know what? Let's, yeah. Can I resume the task? Yes, I can. Oh, there we are. We didn't use up too much of our light there. Let's close that door. We don't need it for now. Let's grab one of the 2x4s. Drop that down here. There we go. And almost run out of that lighter now. Right, there we go. So we've got a bunch of cured pelts. That's actually genuinely quite awesome. Right, pelt. Is there anything else I can do? Pelt. Now, tanning fur pelt. A treated animal pelt which is undergoing the chemical process required to become fur. You'll be able to activate it to unroll and make use of it when it's done. We would use 1 cured pelt, some tallow or lard, and some salt. Handful of acorns, or hops flowers, or pine boughs, and some water. Alright, well, we have everything we would need to do that if we really wanted to. But honestly, just having the cured pelts for now is not that bad, all things considered. Until we actually want... see, I thought it might have been too much to hope for, that we had enough to deal with all of the raw pelts. That is a shame. That is a shame. Okay, well, let's move all of those pelts out for now. And we'll just drop off the cured pelts up here. 11 cured pelts, that's quite a lot. That will do us well in the future, I imagine. We're going to go ahead and drink some dandelion tea. A little bit more dandelion tea. Let's not be too gluttonous with the dandelion tea. We don't have a lot of it. And I think on that point, we're going to leave it there. I wonder if... Well, actually, is there anything I could do with the drinks? I mean, we've got all of these spirits. And there are many, many things that need spirits to be made. I don't know. I think for... Ooh, now this has my attention. A toolbox. This is a stout metal box containing a complete toolkit suitable for most household maintenance and construction activities. In addition, when supplied with duct tape, it serves as a vital tool for fixing items made of wood, bone, or chitin. It requires 25 units of duct tape per use. I can put a basic repair kit in there, a wood saw, a wrench, a hacksaw, a screwdriver, a switchblade, a stone knife, or a pocket knife. I would probably prefer to make a stone knife to use in this rather than our steak knife, because that's for our butchering. The steak knife has a higher butchering quality than this toolbox has. But it would have a 10 butchering quality, a 1 cutting quality, a 3 hammering quality, 1 fine hammering quality, 1 metal sawing quality, 1 fine metal sawing quality, 2 wood sawing quality, 1 screw driving quality, 1 fine screw driving quality, 1 bolt turning quality, and 1 fine bolt turning quality. It would take up a volume of 10 and a 3.36 kilos. But 1 item. That would be significantly more useful for me than carrying all of these components by themselves. I think we'll probably do that. I wonder if that knife is here. Oh my lord. I can make everything! Repair. Toolbox. We don't have the stone knife here, unfortunately. So let's see if I can make a stone knife. Yes, I can. 20 sinews, 20 thread. A ceramic shard I could use. Okay, we'll quickly make this. I'll decide what we're going to do with it, and then we'll wrap up the episode. That is... Oh, I can't see this craft. There I was, waiting to finish crafting. So we want stone knife. There we go. Let's see how long this takes. Why is my vision altering in the distance? Right, we'll use a 2x4 nearby. A rock nearby, some sinew nearby. There we are. Now we'll make our toolbox. There we go. Fantastic. And we will choose to use the stone knife, not the steak knife. That way we keep our much better quality butchering tool. That is fantastic. In fact, I'm tempted not to ever take that off out of our inventory. We'll just carry it around. There's really no point in not carrying around. The only thing then that we'll need are our cutting tools. So, for example, the welder and that sort of stuff. We'll need the goggles that are in Colin. But otherwise, we're okay. Now, Isdar has some meat. I'm probably going to cook off screen. Just make a bunch of things. As healthy a meal as Isdar is able to make. But ultimately, if we have to, we'll... just make some jerky or something like that. In fact, actually, I don't think we can. We don't have the salt. But that is all for this episode. In the next, I imagine we are probably going to do a little bit more work on our crafting area and possibly getting some storage around this place so I can just start putting things in their proper places. Just some crates to begin with. Maybe we'll advance to other things. Possibly a counter or two in the kitchen area just to increase our skill. But that is it for now. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.